Hey guys, it's Super Review Games, or Adam. Welcome back to some more Black Ops 3 Zombies, and we are continuing this pros and cons series, and in this video we are going to be doing the firebow. So like always, I will be talking about the pros of the firebow and the cons of the firebow, and just kind of letting you know what I think about the bow in general. And again, this series was created by a YouTuber called Avery. If you guys want to check him out, there's a link in the description. He does tons of zombies content just like me. So go check them out, and let's get into this video. Alright, so we're going to start off by talking about the pros of the firebow, the advantages of using this bow. So the first thing is that a charged shot kills nearly an entire train of zombies, and a lot of the bows don't do that. The firebow is one of the only bows that actually kills nearly an entire train of zombies easily, and they don't have to be all grouped up together, which is really nice. They can kind of be spread apart, and it's kind of like a Wonder Wall type effect. You know, one guy gets solidified by the lava or the rocks, and it kind of just spreads rapidly. And like I said, they don't have to be next to each other. They can actually have some space in between the zombies for this to actually activate and kill them. Also, it freezes the panzer in place, so that lava effect, those rocks that come out, actually it does the same thing to the panzer, so the panzer is literally stuck in place, and it's really nice. It makes it a lot easier for you to damage him. Probably one of the more effective bows on actually killing the panzer, just because he literally gets stuck in place, and it takes him like 5 or so seconds to get out, so you have some time to just go ahead and shoot him in the face with your shotgun, whatever gun you have. If you're interested in max ammos, this is definitely the bow for you, because when you upgrade this bow, you get 2 max ammos. You get one for doing the step where you have to move that rock into the fireplace, and you get, of course, a max ammo for putting the reforged arrow onto the pedestal. This is the only upgrade process out of the 4 bows that actually gives you 2 max ammos. I really don't know what the point of it is, so maybe this is a bow you can save for later on if you need max ammos. Hey, 2 max ammos, why not? Another good thing about this bow is when you shoot the charged version of the upgraded bow, or the fire bow, the zombies will stop hitting you immediately. Like right away, they'll stop hitting you when they are stuck in the rock, and when there's a big group of zombies stuck in the rock and you have to get through them, you can actually walk through the zombies. You won't get stuck in them, nothing like that. You can actually walk through the zombies when they are in the rock, which is really, really nice. This bow is also pretty easy to build once you've done it a couple of times. I remember the first time I upgraded this bow, it was more difficult than I thought, but now that I've upgraded it a couple of times, or more than a couple of times, honestly, it is incredibly easy, and there's a whole bunch of strategies you can do for the shooting those circles in the air where you don't even have to do it midair. Now, I like doing it midair because I'm really good at it, but it's a pretty easy bow to upgrade once you've done it a couple of times. So if you're kind of staying away from the firebow, I recommend trying it once or twice, and then after that, you'll realize how easy it actually is. And actually, it's kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. I love trying to hit these circles midair. It's actually really fun, and it's unlike anything else I've seen in zombies. So the last thing I have on my pros list is, of course, this is a pretty good looking bow. It looks awesome. Cool fire effects. Who doesn't like that? Awesome looking bow. Now, just like the skull bow, I don't really have too many things on my cons list for the firebow, but the things that are on that list are pretty major things. And the first thing I have is you need to be host if you are upgrading this bow, because it is too hard to determine when you have to let go of that arrow when you're in midair and you are not host. I've tried it, and it is definitely no fun. So I definitely recommend whoever is host in your game, make sure they are upgrading the firebow. If it's 2 of you only, make sure one of the bows they're upgrading is the firebow, because it's really hard to do if you aren't host. Number 2 on my cons list, and this is my least favorite part of the fire bow, is waiting for that rocket to launch for the very first step. Like, you're in a game, everybody else they're on step 2, they're on step 3, and you're just sitting there doing nothing. It's not like you literally are doing nothing, sitting there waiting for that stupid rocket to launch. Everybody wants you to get the Ragnarok part as well, but you can't do that because you gotta wait by the door. It's really annoying having to wait just to do the first step so you can shoot a rock. That's all you gotta do is shoot a damn rock, and it's kind of annoying, and it takes a long time, which is unfortunate. But anyways, the last thing I have on my cons list for this bow is it takes a long time for the zombies to die when you take this shot, when your charge shot, I should say. And when the zombies do die, and there's zombies around the zombies who are kind of trapped in that rock and that lava, they kind of fall over, and it's kind of confusing. You think to yourself, are they dead? Are they not dead? And that's killed me a couple of times because I would walk through the zombies that were stuck and dead, but on the zombies who are on the ground, I get stuck on, and it would kind of kill me and screw me over. So that is everything that I have on my cons list. I know it's a pretty short list. So what do I think about the fire bow? Honestly, guys, I'm really not that crazy about it. When I'm playing solo, I would never use this bow unless I'm doing the Easter egg, and in co-op, you know, maybe I would use the bow. I'm really not that crazy about it. It's not my favorite bow. I do use it more than I do the skull bow, only because it kills more zombies per shot, and when you shoot the charge shot, the zombies get stuck in place immediately, and they can hit you. That is literally the only reason why I use it more than the skull bow, but this and the skull bow are definitely bows that I really don't use that much. Especially in solo. Like, I would absolutely never use either of those bows. In co-op, like I said, maybe wouldn't be my first choice, but like I said, not too crazy about the fire bow. So anyways, guys, that is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up, and in the comments below, let me guys know what you think about the fire bow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.